Hello, 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 all my beautiful, amazing, fantastic machine heads. Welcome, welcome, welcome back to another episode of Two Brothers Farming on the St Kalle map. I think we are on episode 25. Do you guys believe that? 25 in the books. Well, we'll be in the books in an hour. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys make a sandwich. I hope you make a drink and come join us on this journey. As you guys know how it always works, I am going to send it to Gutterball, and he's going to give us our intro and let you guys know what we got going on. I'll check on my recording, and we'll get busy.
All right, thanks everyone. I hope you enjoy the video. Today, as usual, going to be a busy day. Fury's going to finish planting corn. I got to sell eggs and then finish putting grass in, finish feeding the pigs, and then we're going to end up harvesting some sorghum. So that's our day today.
Yep. So,
all right, you ready?
1, 2, 3, go. So we go our opposite ways. We were talking about it, guys, and I think we fixed the negative score because now we're not getting a negative score at all. We're just not getting a score, which means we're doing something right, which is good because Gutterball is going to go down and sell those eggs first, and you guys will see.
Right that
we don't get negatives. Here we go. He's selling them already. Wait till you guys see how much we pay off on our loan today. That's going to be great. Yeah, see? No negative. That means whatever we're doing correct.
Man, we're going to get like 70 grand today in eggs.
Because
I know I have another full load up down there. I'm almost positive I do.
Whew. What is going on with this tractor here? I'm like 1 mile an hour. There we go. I was like...
Shift it.
Yeah. Get it. So we did have a slight blunder with the crop here. You guys will see that when I'm seeding this that we went to the next month like we always do, and I forgot that I was in the middle of planting instead of finishing planting. So we'll have to wait an extra month for this corn. Just because...
Oh, well.
Yeah,
because we can.
Because we can. And I just left that down on the grass, but that's okay. Because we can. That's our new one.
It is what it is because we can.
That's right, because we can. That's perfect. That's the best way to say it. You know, it's so funny how much we think alike. It's ridiculous.
Oh, I know.
Whoops. If I turned on the seeder. Planter. This is not a seeder. This is a planter. Sorry. I'll get the terminology correct. Yeah, see how this is stage 1. And I'm gonna... Oh, you can, Gutterball. You can. All right, perfect. You can plant over it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and...
Oh, okay,
I'm gonna go ahead and replant this corn so that...
Sweet.
Now, in real life, you would never do this because it would waste crop. You would just say, oopa, and go to the next row. So... But because it's a video game, it allows me to replant over what I already messed up. Sweet. That makes me happy.
And I will give you guys a warning that updating that animal enhancement mod, it seems like the animals are eating a lot more.
Yeah, we are noticing.
Than what they used to.
And for some reason, it ups the total that fits in the pens as well. Because
they're eating a lot more.
Well, our animal pen right there, as you guys can see, that cow pen only holds, what, 270, right? Or 280?
Yeah, 270.
270 cows, and it usually only fits 60,000 liters, and I've got 83,000 in it now. There. Look at that, guys. Just like that, we fixed the little blunder that we had. Sweet. All right.
Awesome. Hey, we know what we're doing on this game.
It's almost like we know what we're doing. Like we had it all planned.
Almost.
Yeah.
Yep. We just wanted to show everybody, see how smart we are.
That's it. But anybody who knows who we really are knows that we just found that out on the fly. So
yeah. We got lucky.
That's it. We got lucky. Oh, man. So how has everybody's weekend been? Ours has been awesome as usual. You guys know how it works. We always tell you. Oh, which reminds me, you know how it always goes. Blah, 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 blah. Let me start that one again. Let me do that one again. You guys know how it works. We're going to lose the game sounds, but you're not going to lose me. And let's check. Boy, I tell you, if I can fumble through my words anymore. Man, it was like I went to say something and my tongue just went, eh. It's all right. How long have you had your tongue? I'm 5. I'm big for 5.
Right. I'm not used to it yet. It's still growing.
It's still growing. Oh, man. The fun part of being a content creator is you can never... What?
We just got something to make fun of, don't we?
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's absolutely amazing. We always, and that's what makes our videos fun.
Right.
So it's just, I have so much fun, and you guys witness it. How many times have you guys actually heard us say, holy crap, the hour's over already? It's like...
Yeah, because it does. It goes too fast at times.
Which is why we started doing the hour videos, because the half-hour ones, which is what generally YouTube wants, is terrible short. It's like, yeah, about that.
Well, it's like we get on a field and that's it. Time's done.
Yep.
When we do them half hours, I don't do that.
Yeah, I don't either. That's why usually on my personals I keep them at an hour too, because it just feels right. Feels much better. What?
I got another full load going up, and I've got a partial to go yet.
Nice. That makes me hopper. So that means we should be able to pay a 2-bill on our loan.
Oh yeah, we should easily.
Nice. Which will get us down, because that'll be one more thing. If we can get that loan out of the way, that'll be one more thing that we are towards our goal. Then it's just buying million fields.
Yeah, because we should be down like 350,000 if we do 200 today.
Yep, which is absolutely awesome.
Wow, that didn't take us. We were freaking out about $700,000 loan. Man, we're knocking the snot out of that thing.
Yep. Well, we knew it. We kind of knew in the background that there's going to come a point when you're making money hand over fist, regardless.
Right.
And technically, we could sell all the silage. Technically, we could sell all this stuff. But, thank you guys for answering the poll. Thank you for allowing us to stay on here until we get our goals done. We weren't worried about it. We were going to kind of fit it in anyway, somehow, some way. Even if we had to play it off camera, we were going to figure something out.
Right.
But you guys are so nice by saying, it doesn't matter what we put out. 60% of you guys said it doesn't matter. You guys will watch what we want, and that means the world to us.
Yes.
So,
yeah, that was awesome seeing that.
Yep. And then the other one, the 50% of that was that you wanted us to stay here. So we thought, well, that's 90% out of the votes that want it, that doesn't matter to. So that made us happy. Made me happy anyways.
Yeah, I was kind of humbled about how many wanted us to stay on this map. It's like, wow, you guys really are enjoying this.
Well, it's I think there's not enough content creators, and myself included. I have to put myself in that. I tend to jump maps a lot because, the newest one comes out or something happens or anything happens. Next thing you know, in 2 days you're on a new map, or I just get flat out and bored. If a map's not feeling right in the beginning, then you get bored real quick.
Well, and with us, it's a circus. You don't know each episode. You never know what you're going to get from us.
Yep, which is fun.
Right.
That's why I think people tune in to see the anarchy.
Because I'll be honest, I sit here, I'm part of this recording, and then when I sit and I watch it, I'm even laughing at us while I'm watching.
Dude, I was watching while driving the other day, which you don't ever do, kids. Don't ever do that. Don't do what Fury does. Do what Fury says. Please. Right. So anyways, to the older viewers out there, I was watching it while I was driving, and I had it on my lap, my phone, and I dropped my phone on the floorboard because I was laughing hysterically at some of the things that we were saying. It was just funny. But to you younger viewers out there, please don't do that. Don't text and drive. No. Don't watch videos and drive. We don't want that to happen.
No, wait till you go home, and then you can get your sandwich and your soda and sit down and watch it.
Let's wave. Hi, Gutterball. Let's wave. He's going by. You know, we
Yeah,
were talking about it too, guys.
things
What's
up.
awesome is that every episode we may start in separate areas, but we usually end up on the same darn field. It's pretty funny.
Right.
It's pretty funny to me. Pretty.
Hey, I can pick this pig feed up with this trailer.
Oh, can you? Now wait,
Yeah.
that's not. Wait, you told me we had to buy a second one because it wouldn't take
Yeah.
pig food. Oh, you know what? They updated it, so I wonder if it just automatically does it.
Yeah, I picked it all up. What was on the ground over there, the extra ones?
So does
I'm
that mean
taking
we
it back
don't
right now.
we don't need that second trailer then, right? We just
Right.
go down when that's full with that trailer and pick it up.
Yeah, because now what I'll do is I'll take a load of eggs up, sell it, come by, swing up pigs, drop that off, and then grab eggs, go back up, and just
Yeah.
make a loop of it.
Well, that's cool. Well, that's awesome because we have not updated that mod yet. But on the same token, I'm going to need fertilizer. Hopefully, I get to the end of this row.
Don't forget you need fuel, too.
Yes, I do. I always forget. I did wash the tractor, though. I did wash it. Hey,
Did you?
hey, I'm doing good. I did wash it. Just because Gutterball
Okay.
can't see out of the windshield, I can. It doesn't matter. He gets in my tractor. He goes, dude, you're going to have to wash this. I go, why? I can still see out of it. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
I was kind of wondering what
All right.
the heck are you waiting until you can't see out of the things anymore?
That's it. All right. Oops,
Okay,
whoops, not on the crop
stuck.
fury.
Stuck.
So I will say one thing: this planter is awesome, but it uses fertilizer way too fast.
Does it?
Yeah, well, I mean, compared to what real life corn planters do. I know that our corn planter is about the same size, about 8 to 9 meters wide, so about the same size, but it literally, you can do, I don't know, 25, 30 acres at least before you're close to running out. Oh, I love the animations on this, though. This was a good find. Good job.
Yeah, the animations on that, it is pretty cool.
When it flips up.
Yeah.
Okay. Close that down. We're going to turn around. That's exactly how they would open up in real life. That is absolutely sickening. So, there we go. Now you know why I left that. We want to leave a little money in there because we still have to seed and stuff, you know.
I seen orange. I'm like, what? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That orange scares me
Yep.
anymore.
Really
I
do.
don't like that orange color.
So, once again, I have to admit that when Gutterball's right, he had told me to spread the lime first so I knew where I was fertilizing. And I said, I'm not going to be able to see. Well, I could see. So, hashtag Gutterball's right. That's always the way it is.
But sometimes I get lucky.
All right. So,
Man, we are pumping that pig feed out. There's already a new one sitting out there.
yeah, remember, we've got sorghum and corn in there, so it's doing it twice.
Right.
Oops, I want to raise this so I'm not dragging it over. Yeah, this isn't the most efficient planting job because you would never want to drive over your crop that you just put in the ground. So that's why in real life we do the headlands last. That's because it gives you a place to drive the tractor.
Right. Well, that's why we say realistic.
Ish. Yes. Also, it's a video game, so I'm not going to kill my crops by driving on them.
Right.
So that
We don't
is
make money on that. We'll make money somewhere else.
so. Yeah, it's been fun. I taught the little one today how to drive a skid loader. She's learned the word crash.
Oh yeah, how'd that go?
Well, she you know how she's learned the word crash counter, so that's fun.
Yeah.
So she didn't realize that it's backwards compared to Grandpa's lawnmower. So when you push lawnmower forward, it goes forward. When you push the skid steer forward, it goes backwards. So she's the pedal wise anyway, shall we say? And so she backed into the side of the barn. I was like, you're fine. It's only a barn.
Oh well.
And she was like, I don't want to do it anymore. She was so scared that she broke something. Because you know when that big jolt hits you, it kind of scares you.
Yeah, right.
But,
right.
Dude, these things flex. I didn't know that. This little planter flexes. Yeah. Neato. But yeah, she did well. She did well. And then my wife taught her how to plant some plants in the ground because she's learning. She wants to be a farmer and a horticulturist. That's what she wants to be. So
cool.
Basically outdoors. She wants to be outdoors.
Cool.
It was fun. I got a sunburn on my face because your boy Fury did not wear a hat like I'm supposed to. And my dad would have rolled over in his grave. He would have said, "No, what are you doing?" He would have smacked me. Because he when we were little, he wouldn't let us leave the house without a hat because I'm not letting you bake your head. That's what he used to say. Right. So I took a shower tonight and I'm like, man, my face is awful red. It's like, oopa. It was gorgeous. This whole week in my area, it's been absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, same here.
Oh.
Now we got rain and snow coming Monday.
We got a big thunderstorm today, and we got another one coming tomorrow. So, but you know, they say April showers bring May flowers, so. Or maybe that was just something my mom said, and I kind of picked it up. I don't know. Just something I say.
I'll take the showers, but I don't want that snow anymore.
No,
I mean, ain't going to be no accumulation. It's just the idea of seeing it fall again.
I personally think we're past it. But what's cool is she was asking me today, like, you could tell that she's been doing her research because she was asking me today, like, when the harvest moon is and stuff. And I thought, there you go. Now she's really learning. You know, because for those of you out there who don't know, the harvest moon back in the day, that was when it's the first orange moon of the month of April. And what happens is, and it's a full moon, so it's probably closer to the end of it, it marks the olden days when the farmers would plant their crops. Now, the second harvest moon happens in October. That's your winter wheat. That's your winter crops. That's when they would harvest them. And it's something that I couldn't believe she researched. I thought it was the neatest thing in the world when she was asking me about it. I thought, so she is serious about it. Because back before we had computers and, you know, all these neat, you know, GPSs and stuff, the old-time farmers used to use the moon and the sun, you know?
Right.
And the same thing with the old sailors. They did it, too. They used to sail the boats by the stars and stuff. It was different.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because they always had to pick a fixed area that didn't move, and the stars never moved. They always stayed, like the North Star always stays the North Star. It's kind of neat. This thing does use a lot of seeds and fertilizer, though.
Really?
Then again, I'm putting 24. It's 12 seeds M2. That's 24. 24 seeds a second. Which, it's about right, because each one of these little things drops a seed out every couple 2-3 feet. I can't believe how much money you've made.
Oh, I know. That's all of it.
Nice.
For the eggs.
Yeah, and we made...
we could easily 200,000 at the end of the episode put on there, because then we're going to do another month, so...
Yep.
We got the milk money and all that.
Oh, yeah. We made $48,000 last month off milk.
Yeah. I couldn't believe that. I'm like, whoa.
So, what it looks like they've done... Because you're right. Remember last night when we were coming on and we were messing around with it? And it took out the... What was it? How did they take completely out?
Swiss.
The Swiss. So with the
brown Swiss.
With the animal extension mod, there's no... Not extension. Animal... Is it extension?
Yeah.
And the animal extension mod, there is... they took out Swiss. There's no Swiss cows at all. So if they took those out, they must have changed the feed ratio and stuff. Because it made sense, you know, because we used a bunch of food. And I think what it does is, you nailed it. You nailed it right on the head before we hit record. He said it forces you to look at your animals now every day. You can't just put them in there and forget about them, like most of us do. You know?
Yeah, because, you used to sit there and put them in there, just feed them.
Yep.
Use their manure, and then ignore them. You can't do that no more.
No. Yeah. And I think also they did it because it's going to go, if you were using the Maize Plus, that's crazy. You'd never be able to keep up with food. It would force you to feed them every day.
I didn't even think about that. Wow, yeah. That would be hard to do.
I like how this planter, when you fold it, goes straight so you can go up and down the road really easy.
Yeah. That's why I put that in and used it, because these small maps that were.
Wow. Okay, so ready for this? Ready for some numbers? pH value, perfect, 7 out of 7. Nitrogen, perfect, 180 out of 180.
Cool.
And it's corn.
Does it tell you expected harvest yet?
Yeah, it says 89%. 13.1 tons to the hectare.
Awesome.
So, and remember, too, we're not rolling it either. If we rolled it, we'd probably jump to that to 100% yield. But the biggest thing I'm looking at is the pH and nitrogen are both perfect.
Sweet.
Yeah, so there we go. We have our first 2 fields of corn in the ground.
And no negatives.
Oh, I know.
So far.
Because it turned 9, we're selling the flour. I forgot about that. I was like, how did we gain more money?
Yeah.
That's great. I forget about that flour. That's such a cool little passive income, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
All right, so now we're going to head up here, and we're going to help my brother, our brother, all of our brothers. I'm going to put this planter away and go help him. I don't know what he's seeding, so... Do you want me to start mowing or something? Because we both don't need to
got
seed.
Harvest.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah, I knew that. I really did.
Get it.
I really did. Crash counter. By the way,
He didn't want to bring his cedar up that hill. Whoa.
Oh, yeah, really. I got to get some fuel while I'm here, too, and then we can start our harvest. I forgot. This is why we keep Gutterball around. It keeps me in check. That's why my personal Let's Plays are a lot less organized. Because I don't remember where I'm at, and I don't know what's going on until I hit the play button. Jesus, sad. It's sad. But we've got a good core of people that are wanting to watch these every week, isn't it? It's crazy.
Yep.
There's usually...
Oh, yeah, you've been watching now for a few minutes, so did you hit that subscribe button?
There you go.
It's not hard to do. Just hit it. That's all you got to do.
Just do it.
Nike, just do it.
There. Now my tractor is full of fuel. I'm not going to use the money to...
out the windows yet?
Yes. I'm not going to use the money to fix it because I want to save that for the loan.
Okay.
But I'm about a quarter away from having to fix it. Now, the maintenance part of it, the game-wise, doesn't really affect anything. You can still use the tractor and stuff. The implements will just give you less yield and stuff, but they still work. All right. Park this right about... Yeah. I'm going to set... Ooh. Yes. 6.5. Did you change that to grass?
Yes.
I giggle because I've done it. I've done it.
I did it, a couple episodes ago.
Yep.
And it was a grass field I was supposed to be putting in.
Yeah, so you're 6.75. Now, your nitrogen is higher than what you should be. 110 out of 65. But your yield is 123%.
Well, see, that's because I got the manure and fertilizer going on it.
So I did on mine, too.
Yeah, it's weird. And I think it's by the soil type.
Yeah, this is, what do you got here? Loam. I had silty clay.
Yep. That's why then. Because that silty clay is like the worst you can get from what I know.
Yeah, and here I did put corn in it. That's okay.
Oh, it'll still grow.
The biggest thing is, as long as we can start flipping some of these fields to get out of negatives, it'd be great.
Right.
So, should we tell them the way it should work now? Since we figured it out?
Yeah. Good.
Okay. So, from what Gutterball explained to me, that when you initially, unless you're creating a field, okay, once you initially cultivate it in or plow it in or do whatever you need to do, that's the last time that you do that. You want to work as little of the soil as you can for precision farming, that is. So the less you work the soil up, holy cow, this harvester's fast. I forgot 27 miles an hour for a combine is super fast. The less you work the soil, so let me jump out real quick here. Okay, so you guys know he cultivated this in, right? So once he cultivates it in, then he wants to spread his manure or slurry or regular fertilizer, one of the two. And then he wants to seed, or then he wants to lime, or lime first and then do your fertilizer. Let me get it correct. And then he's seeding with fertilizer just to make sure it touches it up if it needs it or more. You want to try to use a direct drill if you can. Now, I'm assuming that it will still give you positive numbers as long as you're getting your nitrogen and your pH level correct. I think for us, what we did is we were only using slurry or manure, and it wasn't registering only just a little bit. So after 2 or 3 rounds of mowing, it eventually said no, which in turn affects your animals, because if you're feeding your animals, bad grass or bad crops, you will get a negative number when you sell the eggs or you sell the milk.
Right.
So it affects it, and precision farming, it affects it all the way around. So what we did here to fix it is we're working the ground as little as we can. So he cultivated this in, basically, so it's all the same. And then he spread his manure, then he limed, he limed first, then he spread his manure on it. Now he's fertilizing while he's seeding. And if you notice, it's taking it to what he needs to as far as the... Whoops, let me go here. As far as the pH level is perfect, see? And then when he's all done seeding, it'll take it up to the nitrogen perfect. See? Well, actually, he's above, 85 to 55. So we're getting quite the yield on this. This grass will pay for itself. Pay for itself.
Good.
So now we're not too sure if you were to cultivate that every single time, because we had to do it this way to get it switched around. But the key is you got to get those numbers in the green every single time, no matter what.
What I read was they said that the less dirt that you work up as far as like depth wise, the better score you get. So like if you plow a field and then fertilize, lime, and seed it, when you go to harvest, you might get like a plus 200 on environment.
Right.
If you cultivate and do all that, when you go to harvest, you might get a plus 400. If you just do lime, fertilizer, and then direct seed, you'll get like 800.
Right.
Because they don't want you going deep in that ground anymore. They want you moving very little dirt to get the better score.
Right. So now, once I harvest this and get the straw off it, then I will spread my lime first, and then I will put my manure on it. And then when I seed, I will use a direct drill and put fertilizer in with the seed as well. And it will give me a perfect score.
Right.
And that's basically called no-till. Now, I'm assuming that you still could cultivate and subsoil or plow each time, but you're going to get less of a yield each time from what we read.
And less of an environmental score.
Right. Because ultimately, I'd like to see our environmental score to like getting plus 100 instead of like plus 18. It's like,
Well, we did check. It is going up at least.
Yes, I'll show you guys. We started at 41, right? 41?
Yep.
And look, we're at 56 now overall. And we were at 41 last month. So by us doing it, now our environmental score is going up. It's still in the yellow, but I think you start getting positive numbers when you're in the green, is what I'm assuming.
Right.
Now, we are going to have to take soil samples sometime again, right? I think they said every 6 harvests.
Yeah, every 6 harvests. It should tell you on the map.
Yeah, because it'll
if you
disappear.
need to take one. Yeah.
So in 1 month, from September to October, we raised it literally 15 points by doing what we did. So we're on our way now, and every time he goes around that, it's going to get better and better and better.
Right. Like your grass, you don't have to work it up every time, but do fertilize and lime it, because
Every time.
that will increase it.
Right. But this, I will work it in with the cedar, the sorghum. Now, where you guys want a little bit more, even more realism, then you get the crop rotation mod in here, and then it forces you to rotate your crops as well, which you would in real life.
Right.
Like, in real life, you would never plant sorghum over and over and over again. You would rotate it between that and another crop. So,
Right.
now the question I have, Gutterball, since we both, how does the fertilization work if you're using oilseed radish?
That I haven't figured out yet.
Because
We're going to play around with
it
that.
counts still as one level of fertilizer, correct? But here's my
Yeah.
concern. You have to work that in.
Right.
But you can work it in with your planter or seeder if you have a direct drill. So is it
Right.
really working
Right.
it in, if you know what I mean?
Right.
So I don't know.
I mean, like that there, I bet, like if you used a plow to work it in,
Mhm.
you're just going to take a lower environmental score. It won't do nothing as far as your yield.
Right.
This is all about your environmental score.
Right. Let's correct that. Yeah, good call on that one. Let's correct that. What we want to do is we are trying to raise our environmental score. If you want to keep your yield the same, just make sure that your numbers are in the green each time, and you'll be fine for your
Right.
yield.
Right.
Because if you noticed on the cornfield I just planted, my yield is only 89%. But remember, that field was horrible condition when I started. Like, it was all in the red. So it takes a few harvests sometimes to get the soil back into order.
Right.
And
Right.
that's real life, guys. That happens in real life. Man, this you know what's sad about this combine? This thing holds more than the big case. It's crazy.
It costs a third of what the big case does.
Cost it like a eighth. That thing's $450,000. I think this one's like what, 100,000?
Yeah, I think it's like 120,000.
Yeah. And it's kind of a neat color. It's a cross between orange and rust.
Right. Great.
You know, that's the other thing. I'm going to use this on one of my Let's Plays and make a Dutes farm.
There you go.
And then everything like older school. I don't know. I've thought about doing like another realistic series, but I'm not quite sure because the last couple times I did one, it didn't get very good. It didn't get good reception.
Right. What? I am sliding all over the place trying
I was doing it, yeah, as I yawned. I was doing it with my corn down there. I was like, whoa, what's going on? I feel like I'm on ice skates.
Yeah, that's exactly what it feels like.
So, I don't know. We finally get the environmental score, and then we make the field slippery again. It's crazy. We can't never win, guys. Can't win.
Nope, it's always something.
It's always some. But it's called life, and that's what makes it fun. I'd rather take the good environmental
How many farmers
score.
do you hear say it's always something?
Yep. Yeah. Me today when I wasted half a tank of fuel teaching a little girl how to drive a skid loader. Price of fuel nowadays.
But she had fun, didn't she?
Oh, she laughed. And then I got to take her to McDonald's afterwards. She was so excited. Because normally we can't go because we don't normally eat that kind of food anyways. But
Right.
I just wanted to like have her. She works, believe it or not, so hard when she comes over. I won't let her come and help during the week because she's got school, and I don't want her to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning when you got to go to school. That was I think my problem. What made me wrong in the head is I was doing that. 10, 11, 12 years old, I was up at 4:30 in the morning milking cows, and then you have to go to school, and you wonder why your school grades are like, but when she comes over,
I just didn't care.
Yeah, that was part of it too. But every time she comes over on the weekends, she's up in the morning. She's up before the alarm gets up, so that's a gift.
Good. That's definitely getting her ready for adulthood.
Well, it's like my dad used to
be up early in the morning.
Yep, like my dad used to say, you can't sleep the day away. I mean, you can. There are people out there that do it, but
right.
Day is a gift. Every time we have one, it's a gift. So make sure you get up and see the sun every once in a while.
Man, I couldn't do that.
Nope,
because,
me neither.
Like, that's why I can't do third shift. Because as soon as that sun's out, I'm up.
Yeah, I did it. I did third shift when I was in like tail end of high school a little bit because I wanted to make my own money, because when you're a farmer's kid, you don't get paid working on the farm. So I wanted to make my own money. So between helping the normal farmer and doing working at a little factory third shift, man, I tell you, I was exhausted. I don't know how people do that stuff for years and years and years. Nope. Mm-hmm. I mean, and then here we are up until 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. So, but I'm still...
Yeah, but it's the weekend, so...
Yeah, I'm still up at 4:30 though. Like, what was it, weekend before when we recorded double? And I said to you, I said, it's 10 after 3. I said, I got to get up in less than an hour. It was terrible. But you know what? Just like normal, once you're up and about and you're moving a little bit, you don't feel as tired.
Yeah, but the older I get, the more coffee it takes.
Yeah, more my shoulders hurt.
That's for sure.
Yep. Crazy. I am making short work of this field.
I'm taking forever with this one.
Well, that's also
being able to drive straight.
Remember too, that's also a smaller seeder than I had. I have an 8 meter. That's only a 6 meter.
Right. Yeah, so, I know. You get all the good equipment.
Hey, you're the one that said, go plant corn. I go, okay. I just followed directions, remember? Fury's the guy that just follows directions, then I get yelled at because I'm done first. Sorry.
Hey.
Hashtag blame Fury. It's okay.
Bad.
That's it.
You don't make the boss look bad.
It's easy. It's easy. I just go, okay.
It is.
And then when you say, why is our environmental score crappy? I don't know. I'm just doing what I'm told.
Not my fault.
Not my fault. It's yours. And then we take 6 months of the.
Told me to.
Then we take 6 months in game to fix it because, But here's my point about the whole thing. All right, so if slurry and manure in game only gives you a portion, why are they allowing you to use it?
I know.
Then again, don't. Now I've never switched it, but don't the slurry spreaders and manure spreaders? They have a double application rate, correct?
I believe so, yeah.
So I'm wondering, hear me out on this one, if you're supposed to spread it that way, if you know what I mean.
That could be.
If you're going to use it for precision farming, you put it on double application rate and then you're done.
Right.
But I don't know because I don't dare try it once because it'll screw everything up once. That's the problem.
That's fine. I know. I'm afraid to do anything different.
Yep.
We got to figure it out.
Reminds me. Yeah, we're still at 51. But that's, yeah. We were literally had it down to where we were going to message the map maker. We were like, dude, what's wrong with your map? And come find out it's us. So wouldn't have we felt stupid?
Well, and honestly, if this wouldn't have fixed it, I was going to find out how to get a hold of the map maker and ask him what the heck is going on.
Be like, dude, you need a freaking update.
He'd be like, dude, you need to learn how to play the game.
That's true. That's
It's not my map, it's you.
Yeah. Also, a little heads up, Farmer Briscoe is working on his new map. That is the map maker of the Oaks. Many of you have played it. Many of you have enjoyed it. It's like I have. But he's making, it's called Saxony. And it's going to be a 2X version of the Oaks. He's named it different. It's going to be a little bit different. Same road systems, but instead of having like huge fields, he's got 2X size fields, and he's got like more factories on it, which is kind of cool.
I can't wait.
He sent down. I gotta send one to Gutterball. He sent me a video and said work in progress. It might even be on his page for all I know, on his channel. And it shows him driving around the map, which is really awesome.
Right.
He's done a flyover. He's almost done. He said probably by the beginning of summer, which is what, probably June, right? May or June?
Yeah.
So
probably.
Then it'll be released.
Boy, that didn't take you very long.
No. And here's the thing, though. It's just like modding. Once you get it, once you've done it 100 times, then you can pop out mods every single day.
It's just that first time.
Well, yeah,
I couldn't imagine doing that. Wow.
No, me neither. I was in Truck Sim today, and I was looking at, trailer skins and stuff for like paint, AKA paint jobs. Because you guys know I'm all about the realism, so I like to use like real trailers and stuff. And there's one guy does like every trailer mod. I swear, he's oh look, it's this guy again. Oh look, it's this guy again. It's like, wow. I didn't know until I actually saw it that Werner is a real company. I did not know that. They're out of Pennsylvania.
Yep.
Because I was on the highway and I'm like, the big blue truck passed me and I'm like, what is that? Kimmy goes, that says, well, she said something. She said something else that I can't repeat. So I said, no, I think it's called Werner. She called it something else.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about, but I'm not going to say it on our channel. So I said, no, honey, I think it's called Werner. But I didn't know they even existed. Like I told Gutterball, I know nothing about trucking at all. You see the big rigs go down the road and stuff, and I know nothing. I'm like a noob when it comes to that.
That company is the reason why we're using electronic logs now.
Oh.
They basically invented it.
Oh, no clue. I know, doesn't Werner, deliver, ladders? Don't they? Is that what they make?
Anything and everything. They
really?
haul anything and everything. Yeah.
Wow, because that's pretty cool.
They used to be one of the biggest companies, but they're not anymore.
Well, when I researched it, of course, that's Wikipedia, and you never can believe everything on Wikipedia. It said that they, in the early to mid 90s, they went bankrupt, and then they had investors come in and restart up the company. So I was like, that's kind of neat, because you know me, as soon as I saw that, something I've never seen, I get right on the internet. I'm like, ooh, let me see this. And I didn't know they were out of Pennsylvania, which is close to me, so it's kind of neat. It's funny. So, what's fear you have to do? I go in ATS and I try to find a Werner trailer in a truck. I just thought it was kind of cool. And I did. And somebody made a mod, and somebody did it. And just like in Farm Sim, pretty much any mod that you want, all you have to do is ask and somebody's made it.
Yeah, and Werner's had that same color, I believe, forever.
Oh, the dark blue?
The beginning. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this guy was driving a Peterbilt. And the only reason I know is because I looked at the front end.
Right.
So he was driving a Peterbilt. Because, from a distance, sometimes Kenworths and Peterbilt, if you don't know the difference, they look the same.
Right.
But, to you go, oh, no, I know the difference. But to someone like me, unless I actually look at the emblem, they look the same to me. So.
Right. And they do me, too, to be honest. These newer ones that come out, it's not that easy to tell.
Yeah, there we go. We got that field is harvested. And now I'm going to pick up the straw. Then we can start spreading lime.
Planted.
And, yeah, I see you. I'm right next to you. I keep turning the camera so people can see what you're doing. Every once in a while.
Sliding all over. Slip, slide.
Yeah, but you're done. But the nice thing is that you're... What are you at here real quick with your... Yeah, 6.5. Nitrogen, perfect. 95 out of 55. You've got a 100% yield potential. You got 99% coming. which is good.
Nice.
19.5 to the hectare. That's a lot of grass.
Yeah.
That's a lot. All right. Let's us go drop our header off. Park this girl. Park the girl. Park the girl. And we'll start. We'll grab the baler. And now I'm going to put that sorghum into the silo for the chickens next time.
Right.
Because now with this new feed, we better start feeding them every single day. You know what I mean?
Exactly. We need to start buying more land too. Get
Yep, so we keep up.
At least a couple more fields.
Yep, one's got to be at least sorghum, and the other one's got to be corn.
Yep.
Just so we can keep going. And I'm going to back this around here.
And all else fails, we'll just go sell half of our chickens, and we'll start over with them.
Right. I do have a question. Can you spread lime and fertilizer over the straw, or will it hurt it? Huh. Makes you wonder. In real life,
who put the planter in my spot?
I don't know nothing. I know nothing. I was told to put it there.
Not by me.
I was told. That's all I know. There was a guy standing there, and he said, "Put it there." That's all I know. I'm going to tell you right now. The guy told me to put it there. That's it.
Well, you need to quit listening to those voices, brother. They're going to get you in trouble someday.
It's the best way to do it. Voices in the head.
Right.
Depending on which ones I want to listen to for the day. It's sad. Now we only got, that sorghum only gave us 21,000 liters, but you know what? That gets harvested every 2 months. That's a lot.
Right.
See, did you guys see I learned? Whoops. No, I didn't. I went wrong again. I was like, I learned how to go this way so I don't keep hitting the shed, and I turned the wrong way. My tractor can fit through there, but not this double trailer.
You hit those double trailers.
Every time.
Every time.
Every time. There's our 21,000 in there. Now, tomorrow, we will have sorghum ready again. Well, in-game tomorrow. Next weekend, when we come back, we'll have another field to harvest. And then we'll be back on mowing again. It seems like we're working it out to where we're not mowing every single episode, which is something I've got to set up on Gutter World because I don't want to be mowing every episode. That gets boring real quick.
Right.
Everybody's got to close their eyes. Well, I do this, and I pick up my trailer, and I move it back like this, and then I turn this back off so nobody sees anything. Look, you can open your eyes again. These double trailers do not like these small little tiny yards, that's for sure.
No. That is something you will never see. I will not do in my career is pull doubles or haul flatbed. Or pull flatbed.
This is what makes us realistic-ish. It's like I pulled it that way. It's like I parked it that way. No one sees the hand. See? I made it disappear.
Hey,
that's it. We're still
look that way.
We got a random trailer up here just sitting in the yard. It's awesome. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, I tell you, it's nice to get to the point where you can kind of relax a little bit, because you know you're going to make money. Where did we put the Oh, I got the baler over there. Close your eyes, everybody. I just did another crash counter.
Oh, man.
Shh. Go to sleep. You don't
Having a rough time, are you?
Yeah, I hit the mower header. There. No one saw nothing.
Oh, that ain't cool.
Yeah.
That's expensive.
I keep forgetting the mower or the
come out of your pay.
Yeah. What pay? What pay? Now, how much?
Nothing from zero or something from zero is
still zero.
So don't worry.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, I have to feed. Or did you do it already?
What?
I forgot to feed the Pig Barn 55 needs food.
Yeah, I put some in already.
Okay, good. Nice. Where did we put the baler?
I have no idea.
I hope we didn't sell it. I don't think. Why would we
No,
sell
it's
it?
over in field 13.
Oh, you're over there. I come all the way over here. I'm like, where the heck's the baler? Oh man, you
That's
scared
why I was snickering when you were like, "Oh, I got to go get the baler," because I already had it heading this way.
See, this is what I deal with, guys. This is it. This is it.
I keep him young, people.
That's it.
Keep him young.
That's it. Look how nice my trailer's parked compared to yours.
What?
Hey, just because I was born with this giant hand that can pick up pretty much trailers and stuff, don't mean anything. That's
right.
crazy. That's awesome. There we go. Lime first, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, lime, and then I'll
Well, you
come
go
get...
pick the bales up first, aren't you?
Nah. That would be extra
We don't
work.
need them.
Yeah, I suppose I'd go get the
next
bale.
harvest.
Man, holy chaotic fury. Come on, get your stuff together here.
Oh.
It's never a dull moment with us, is it?
Yeah, so our next episode, you're in charge. You make all the calls.
Nah.
I'd be the worker.
It doesn't work that well that way. Because I just brought lime over and I got to pick up bales. So that's okay. It would have looked like a blind person did it because I would have I would have went around the bales.
We'll pick them up after next harvest when we bale again.
Know. These got to go. I don't think we need any straw at all, do we?
I
yes,
don't believe so.
They're completely empty in straw.
Oh,
How did that happen, dude? We were full.
it's got to be that update. Yeah, we were completely
full last month, and it used every bit of straw. Holy cow. Okay, well, now we're learning. Yeah, that's gonna. I'm glad that. I wished I wouldn't have sold that other straw bales from last time.
Right. Hey, you had a nice method going there.
Yeah, where it would fill, and then I would sell the rest, and. Whew.
Kind of glad our crops are ready every 4 months.
Yeah, well, if we set it up, it'll be ready every month.
Right.
That's crazy. We only got 15 minutes left.
Blink of an eye, buddy. Blink of an eye.
I know. This is where I kind of wish I had the auto load trailer so I could just dump them right in the thing, but we'll do it this way.
Oh, don't forget to make that payment.
Yeah, I got to do that real quick.
We slapping 2 on it?
Yeah.
Cool.
That'll get a big chunk of it gone.
Right.
I can't believe that straw emptied that whole... Didn't I have like 120,000 liters of straw in there?
I know it was a bunch. I know that. Because you were only putting, like when you collect straw, you'd only put like 2 or 3 in there and it would be full again.
And then I'd be selling them. Whew.
Yeah, get her full again and see if maybe because we updated it, it reset everything. I don't know.
And if it did, it makes sense.
If it didn't, uh-oh. We're going to use a lot of straw, hay, silage, chicken feed, everything.
Oh, did you know that
Are you following me?
it actually puts the purple bale wrapper on the back of it. That's neat.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like we're drag racing.
Yeah.
Gutterball's got the lead coming into turn 2.
That's awesome. It's like a choreographed mess here.
Hey, could you imagine what a farmer would say if his workers were out there racing each other like
Yeah,
this?
no. I'd get in trouble.
Oh, yeah. My cousin would have me by the nape of the head in a heartbeat. I just bought that tractor for $150,000 and you're out there treating it like that.
Yeah, really. All right. So I think I can pull in the barn and drop this off. I think I've done it before,
That's what
right?
he was doing. Yep.
That's the advantage to the smaller one. Man, we only got eight bales off that.
I know.
It wasn't very much for bales.
That's because you fertilized this and all
Yep.
that.
100%. I think I got to go up here.
Alrighty. That went quick. But when you bail at 40 miles an hour, it don't
Yeah.
take long.
Here's some straw. Now the straw only holds 61,000. And we use 61,000 liters? Well, those bales I'm going to leave right there. No, I'm not. I can't get out. Oh, leave it to Fury. Leave it to Fury. Not doing things at all realistically tonight. It's
Ish.
okay. No, that's not even ish today.
This is Fury style.
Yeah, this is crazy stuff tonight. I don't understand why they would make a pen that only holds 61,000 liters of straw and then have the mod just use every bit of it. If it does it again,
Right.
I'm going to be like, whoa, that's crazy. Because there's no way they would use 61,000 in
much.
one day.
Right.
I'm going to put these back in here, though, so we'll see.
No, really, it isn't a day, though. It's a month.
It's technically a month. You're right.
See, oh, I love that. Love it.
What's that?
Hearing you're right. Because I don't hear that in my marriage.
Oh, really?
Oh. Yeah, you tell me you hear it.
No, I can't because I don't.
Yeah. I hear it if I say it to her. Yeah, you're right, honey.
Yeah,
You're right.
I learned a long time ago that I'm always wrong.
Right. Wow, that manure is filling, bud.
I know.
Ooh.
All right, let's do this.
145,000.
There, now check your loan out.
Am I going to be happy?
Yes.
Wow, 385,000
Yep.
is it.
There.
About 5 months.
Yep.
It should be paid off.
What I've got to do is get this total mix ration wagon pulled out of here going forward. And bring it in. Like at first when we didn't have the precision farming updated, it was okay because we weren't only using, 20-something thousand liters a day. Now we're using it all.
Right.
So I got to be able to pull through with the straw. So we've got 4 times. How many liters was each one of these straws? I think it's 11,000.
11,000.
Yeah,
believe.
so we got Right now, we've got 44,000. That's almost enough to fill the pen again with straw. So we've got enough for tomorrow. Let me stop time because we're getting ready to finish up here.
Yep, I'm over here by the house.
Yep. So we've got enough straw for tomorrow, which is good. And I will shut this down as soon as she's done. All right, everybody. So it was a little chaotic, a little messed up, but we got through the episode 25. We got our fields done and ready to go. And now we can actually, this one will be ready tomorrow. When we come back, we'll be able to harvest this one. So we'll get more straw.
Good.
That's good. I think it was just a matter of we had to reset everything. And we just didn't notice it.
That's kind of what I'm hoping.
You know, me too. But anyways, guys, thank you for joining us. And as usual, please, please, please look out for yourselves, look out for each other, and most importantly, look out for each other's family. Be sure to like and subscribe and share. Hit the little notification ding bell so you get notified when Fury and Gutterball drop a video. Please, please, please enjoy the night, the day, the weekend, whenever you watch this. And if you're in a good spot financially, don't hesitate to join the Fury Machine Gaming Immediate Family channel. It's 99 cents a month, and it will give you access to a bunch of stuff that we got coming. And on that note, I always give Gutterball the last word. So he's going to take us away, and then we're going to finish this up.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for spending your time with us. I hope you enjoyed it. Please take care of yourself, take care of your family, and if anybody around you needs a helping hand, please give them a helping hand. And like Fury said, please hit that subscribe button and keep them comments coming. We will see you guys on the next one.
Yes. And I love you all, and we will catch you all on the flip side.